Hello everybody, welcome back to the Tigers. My name is Jack, and before we get started, this is the start of season 10, I believe, is it? Season 10. I think we stayed up from relegation. I'll show you the league table actually. We stayed up from relegation with like 2-3 games to go last season. So I was like, there's no point showing the last game. If you get what I mean. Because there wasn't, like, the last game was someone we had already played. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Exeter, who we already played. We finished 16th. Nowhere near the relegation zone, really. And, yeah, so I thought we'll just go straight through into the start of next season. So it was a bit of an abrupt end, I know. But, hey-ho, we're starting the new season, and it's a completely different team. Kind of. Kind of. We've brought in a lot. We've brought in a lot of players, and we've got rid of a lot of players as well. While we're here, I'll show you the season preview. We were 9th at one point, I believe. 10th, 25-1. So we have gone down slightly, but I'll be happy with a 10th. Pushing the playoffs a little bit, but not getting too far close to them. But let's get straight into the transfers, shall we? We'll show you the release players. Troy Deeney retired. He played like a certain amount of games, so it added an extra year onto his contract. And he just retired out of nowhere. He didn't even announce that he was retiring. He just said, right, I'm done. Retired. So he only spent one season with us. To be fair, he did very well last season. For a 38-year-old, 18 goals, 5 assists in 40 games. It's not too bad. I'm quite happy with that. He had quite a good career other than that little patch at Everton where he only played 3 games. But Troy Deeney, he's gone into our best 11, I think, as well. So not too bad from the old guy. We released a couple of youngsters as well. Nothing to worry about. But we have quite a good profit from this year. We've sold £1.3 million worth of player, and we've brought in 675k. There's a lot of frees. There's a lot of West Ham loanees coming in. We've got more loanees than we're allowed to play, but it's always good to have an option. Always good to have an option. So we go with the outs. Jordan Holsgrove, the left winger / centre mid, 220k to Villa. Jonathan Bond, our backup keeper last season, went to Arsenal for 75k. Rossi Morford, left winger as well, 155k. Ryan Glover, 200k, the right winger, he's gone to Chesterfield. Kevin Tolson has gone to Bristol City. These two were youth players, you never saw them play, I don't think. Bristol City and Burnley, Lewis Thompson. Kevin Williams, the guy we touted to be £1 million sell-on player, 26k he went for. And didn't play at all really last season. Mason Lees, he was in and around the first team for a bit, and then we loaned him out during the end of the season. He's gone to Rotherham for 100k. A couple of loan signings from Walsall and Blackpool. Yeboah has gone to Notts County for 90, or rising up to 97k. A couple of more loan signings. Flynn Downs, our defensive midfielder / centre back, gone to Colchester for 155k, and Keith Towell, who I don't think you ever saw him play. He was part of the gang of youths we usually get in, send out on loan to try and make profit off them, which we've done. Brought him in on a free, sent him out on loan where the other team were paying all his wages, and then we sold him for Watford for 300k, 50% of the next sale, and a loan back. So we've got him back. So we've got 2 right backs anyway because we brought in 2 right backs, but he'll be in and around. He'll probably be our starting right back for a little bit, just to see how he actually plays, because we never actually played him. But we'll start off with from the loanies. So Bradley Downey, from loan from West Ham. He's a striker, a very good striker at that. He played last season in the Championship as a backup. 5 games, 1 goal for Derby. Obviously West Ham are our senior affiliate, so all 3, all good. Very good looking player. 3.5 star potential, 5 star potential. So not too bad, not too shabby. He's going to be our starting striker this season. Connor Chaplin, 105k from Wigan, only 2.5 star, both current and potential. He is just going to be a backup striker. He looks good, brought him in. He's got a bit of experience head on him. Last couple of seasons, he's had good seasons for Wigan. Pretty much identical seasons, 14 goals in 25 games in both at this level, so not too bad. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Right, that's messed up. We'll just do it from here. We got a goalkeeper on loan from West Ham. He's called Ryan. Now, I'll just show you. I haven't nicknamed him that. His full name is Ryan. Which, amazing. We got him in on a free, because West Ham didn't want him. 2.5 star, 3 star potential. He will be our backup keeper this year. He played last season on loan at Crewe. He started there. Ted Smith's still going to be our keeper for the season. Looks alright. Decent backup. Dave Hughes. Some of these were youngsters, so he's a youngster. Danny McCarthy. He's one of our backup centre backs. Borderline first team. Looks very good. Decent defensive stats. Could be slightly higher in tackling and marking, but he's got good physicals, except for the natural fitness. It's a bit worrying, but it's alright. Good determination as well. 2.5 star current, 4 star potential. We got him from Oxford, where he has played a fair few games for Oxford and on loan. Alex Guy, Mario Walters, Jack Thomas, John Lewis, Mabiwa. They're all youngsters. They've all gone out on loan. Sean Longstaff, he can play anywhere in the midfield, which is good. He's experienced head, 3 star current, 3 star potential. He played a fair amount of times for Plymouth in this league. He played for Rotherham in the Championship as like kind of backup kind of player. He played in the Premier League for a game as well. There you go. So he's been here, there and everywhere, and he'll come in as a centre mid as the Carriera role, because we have changed formation. Well, say we've changed formation. We're using the 4-3-1-2. Bernard Pugh, we got him for a fee. I can't remember. Can't be bothered to go back right now. 2.5 star current, 3.5 star potential centre back, who can also play right back if needed. Once again, looks decent. Nothing to shout out about, but he looks decent. 49k we got him for, so not too bad. We had a transfer budget, I think, of about 700k, and it went up to 1 million at one point just because of all the sales we've had. So not too bad. He's played a lot of games at this level, so can't really complain. And Justin McNorley from Tottenham, defensive midfielder, centre midfielder, ball winning midfielder. Decent, like very good tackling, decent physicals, 16 bravery as well, 15 determination. He looks a very good player. 3 star current, 5 star potential. He hasn't played a game of football yet. He started his career at Birmingham, then went to Tottenham, so they obviously saw something in him. So he's one of our many loan players. Alessandro Sandoni, very good centre attacking midfielder in my opinion. 16 first touch, flair could be better, but not too worried about that. 13 vision, 11 passing could improve, but he looks very good everywhere else. Decent physicals, just decent player. 3.5 star current, 5 star potential from Liverpool. We got him from, I saw him and I was like, we got to get him. Danny Chapman, we spent 500 grand on this guy. He's one for the future. He's 2 star current, 4.5 star potential. Very good physicals, good determination, good position and good teamwork, decent work rate. Could slightly improve with his technicals, but he's only 19, so I'm not too worried at the moment. He's going to be a backup. I know 500k could be a lot, but we brought in a lot of money, so I could spend a bit. He's at Leeds. He then went to Billericay last season in the Conference National, and played alright, but looks he scored 2 goals, so not too bad. Tyler Forbes he was on a free. He played for Mansfield. He's played a hell of a lot of games in League 1 and League 2. 30 years old, I believe. He's a right back. He can play anywhere across the right and a little bit on the left as well, so it's not too bad. Decent player. 30 years old, like I said, so he's going to be there or thereabouts as a tutor for players, and he's going to be a decent player as well. Josh Claxton, he's another right back. We got these two in before we got the Kevin Keefe, whatever his name is, Towel deal where we got him loaned back. So this guy's probably our third choice, 2.5 star, 2.5 star, current and potential. Josh Claxton, he looks alright, not too bad. He can play anywhere across the back four. He's once again played a very, very large amount of games. He's not really stayed at one place for a long time, but not too worried. He's going to be a decent backup for us. And then obviously we got Keith Towell back in on loan. So that's our signings. Like I said, we're going to stick with the 4-3-1-2 because it worked well. I think we ended the season on a 3-game undefeated streak, so not too bad. So we've got Smith in goal, Harfield, Pugh, McCarthy, Towell, Kirby, Davis, Egan, Lynch, Downey and Moody. Lynch, Davis we got back in on loan from last season. I think there was another player we got back in on loan, wasn't there? Or was it just those two? Shane Smith, the guy that went to Birmingham for 400k. We had him later part of... I've just dropped my microphone. We had him on the later part last season. We sold him in January, had him for the rest of the season. I didn't even offer him a loan deal. It was, I assume it was the head of youth or something. It just renewed. I don't know why, but yeah, he's come back in on loan. He's our 4th choice striker at the moment, so maybe he'll get into the team at some point. Right, so here is the team then. They got Josh Allworth on the bench, one of our form players, and that's about it. We got 3 of the back 4 making the debuts. I didn't realise that. But let's get going. You'll notice that we have got Thomas Ray on the bench. Now obviously he's a right winger. He can play up front, but we got better strikers and actual strikers. He is on the transfer list. He is on the loan list, which, you know, might come as a bit of a surprise because Thomas Ray was one of our better performers last season. But because we've changed this formation with no wingers, he's not the best of strikers. We got better strikers, so there's not much point having him round. But at the moment, he's our only club-grown player. I think it is, because you have to have a homegrown player from your club. So he's literally, I think, our only one. And I don't think we can play a game without him in the team. I think you need one. And I was like, fine, I'll just stick him on the bench. Hopefully someone else will come. I don't know how many years you have to be at a club to be classed as homegrown from the club, but we'll have to wait and see. Right, get into this match. Egan finds Kirby, finds Lynch, finds Moody, finds Davis. It's all ping-balling around. Davis, 1-0. The 2 loanees from last season who have returned have combined in the box. It was a bit like good pass and play and a bit scrappy at the same time, but we've gone 1-0 up and perfect really. Lynch nearly got tackled. Moody got deflected, got pinballed, good cross in, kind of like karate kicked it into the back of the net. We are 1-0 up against Scunthorpe and we're 3rd in the league. 7 minutes into it, 3 highlights already. This is mad. Right, cross in from the Scunthorpe left winger. Boyle crosses it back in. Can we head it away? We can, but only to Reeves, who's on the edge of the box. To Hedges. Decent ball in. Pugh heads it away. Boyle's there. The keeper's had a fucking shocker. And it counts. What was the keeper doing there? Because I just saw his name come all the way out and then it went in. Right, this is a decent angle. Oh, dearie me. Dearie me. He's not covered himself in glory there, to say the least, Mr. Ted Smith. I was trying to find a really good keeper, but wasn't to be. The transfer window's still open, so I'm still going to be on the lookout for a decent keeper. We've got 600 grand left to spend, so we could potentially get one. Not too keen on the centre-backs at the moment, but everywhere else in the pitch I'm happy with. So a centre-back, maybe a keeper, just to add a bit more competition to the team, I guess. but keeper's the main priority at the moment because I want a decent keeper. Ted Smith is decent, not after that though. Right, Phillips finds, okay, Ted Smith's not a decent keeper. Oh dear, right, Ryan Hedges puts it away. I honestly thought we were going to do well against Scunthorpe. What happened here? Phillips played it back to Hedges. It was put right at him, Smith, and he still managed to palm it into the net. We're 2-1 down, which, fantastic, isn't it? Right, we got another highlight, and we're 35 minutes in. Downey crosses it into Moody. It's a tame header from the edge of the box. Wasn't really going to affect the keeper, but he boots it away. Another thing, Cheltenham, our arch rivals, local rivals, came up last season through the playoffs, I believe. Lynch tries to find Moody, but it's not quite. So we've got a derby in here, boys. We've got a derby, which is fantastic. So we'll definitely be playing both those games on camera, depending where they are. Because if it's the next game, I'm not going to play it on camera, obviously. But Kirby to Egan. What can he do? Finds Towel out on this right wing. Lynch is there, and he just heads over. I think this is a big season for Lynch. He was our best player star rating last season. He didn't get off to the greatest of starts, and that kind of hindered him a little bit. But obviously he was playing... What formation was he playing last season? What formation was I playing last season? Honestly can't remember. He was playing either in a front two, in a midfield two, or on the left of the midfield three. And he just couldn't get it. He just couldn't get to grips with it. And in this formation, he's going to be playing Cam. So, passionately say that Downey's injured. We're going to keep him on for a little bit more. But yeah, Lynch, he's playing his preferred Cam role. He looked decent in pre-season. He got some very good ratings in pre-season. We played all the big boys like you do to get money in. We played them and he's had some very good games. So I think this season could be a very good big season for Grant Lynch. Obviously he's on loan from someone. He's on loan from a Premier League club, I think. I wonder if it tells us if it will hover over a name. Brighton. I thought it was Brighton, but I didn't want to make myself look stupid. So he's on loan from Brighton. I'm surprised they let him have him, because one of them, I can't remember if it's Davis or Lynch, we've got him on loan till the end of next season. Because one contract's running out this season and the other contract's running out next season. So we've got them for the rest of their contracts, both of them. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we might be able to bring them in if we're playing any well. But judging by this game, it's not so much. Right, Price. Towel wins it and boots it away. Now Lynch is through. Finds Downey, still injured. I probably should have taken him off by now, but oh well, he can come off in the standard Jack 70th minute triple sub. Egan to Lynch, he gets tackled and just stands there. Boyle, he's playing around with it, but he's found a decent pass, and there is a little bit of attack coming on here, but he blasts it over the bar. No worries for the keeper. He probably would have let it in anyway. Smith, you bastard. Right, another free kick here. I'm really, because obviously the last two seasons we've started really well and then it's just dropped off, and I don't want to say where I think we'll finish, because I do think we'll finish mid-table, but there's always that chance we'll be on a good run again and we'll get up towards the playoffs again and it could all just go to pot like the last two seasons, and I'm not looking forward to it. Stacey plays it in, Pugh wins it, but it's gone to Boyle just wide. Gonna pause it in a minute to make our substitutions. We are beating them on stats, to be fair, so could say they're mugging us, but we'll have to see. This could be like first v second. You never know. Right, Downey's going to come off. We're going to bring on Chaplin. Can he play target man? No. Oh, we got Nicky Moody on. I didn't even realise. 70th minute. Didn't even realise we got Nicky Moody on. Brilliant. Ted Smith's having a terrible game. We're going to bring on Reynolds. Obviously he was with us last season. And we'll bring on Longstaff as well, I think. And he can play over in the Calero role. Put Egan there and swap those two over because Danny Davis is better at attacking playmaker than Egan, in my opinion. Right, 20 minutes to go. Can we pull a goal back? Stats wise saying yes, we should do. But at this moment of time, it's not looking too good, is it? Right, we got another highlight here. Longstaff, big ball up to Moody, he just kind of controls it and then runs away from it. And this looks like it could be a third goal here. Phillips is there. Smith does dive for it, but nowhere near it. Right, we got 3 minutes left. They've just had a man sent off, so because of that, I don't have a proper attacking formation. Let's just push these two up and then make them attacking wingers. I should have kept my 4-2-4 because we still have players who can play on the wing, but obviously I didn't think about that when I was doing my formations. 4 minutes to go. There's time for a goal. They don't usually play highlights this late in the game if nothing happens. Smith, long ball upfield to Phillips, he's out on the wing. Poor ball in the middle and Pugh picks it up. Finds Davis, right, Towler. Big ball over to Moody, who I keep on forgetting he's on the pitch. Longstaff tries to find Chaplin but can't quite get there. Davis, what can he do? Finds Longstaff, who finds Towler. He tries to play a ball in but it's been deflected, but Scunthorpe are on the counter attack here. Big searching ball over to that right wing. Right, left, over to a wing. That's a decent goal, to be fair. That's a decent goal. Ball to the back post. Nodded down to the other striker, I assume it was, who's put it away into the back of the net. And we've lost our first game of the season. Now, we have dominated this game, to be fair. There's time for another goal here. 4-1 would be disastrous. Does not deserve a 4-1. It's gone wide. That should be that then. But obviously the last couple of seasons we've done really well. First 5 games of the season or so. So this might be a bit of a different. We'll have a crap start to the season, then we'll win loads of games. But I'm not too worried at the moment because obviously we've got a load of new players in. Let them settle in and do their bits. And yeah, I'm not going to get too carried away this season like I have done the last couple of seasons. That's a poor ball by Chaplin. And that should be that. So 3-1 against Scunthorpe. Not the ideal result, but we're going to come back stronger. We're going to come back more gelled with the team. And hopefully the next video, I don't know when it will be, but next video it's going to be a win. It's going to be 3 points. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. It's going to be 3 points. If you like that episode, I know it's been a long one. 25 minutes are on now. If you like that, please subscribe if you are new. And I shall see you again whenever, because I'm not going to guarantee any steady uploads at the moment because busy. Yeah, please subscribe, and I shall see you whenever for the next episode of The Tigers. Thank you and goodbye.